Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Forex Live. October 13, 1912 America New York, UK data. RICS monthly house price balance for September 68%. Expected 68%, prior 73%. Royal Institution for Chartered Surveyors, RICS, does not tend to elicit GBP movement upon release. Forex Live. October 13, 1912 America New York. Most Japanese firms want Kishida's extra budget to be worth at least 10 trln yen. Article body: Japanese corporates have expressed support for new Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's additional fiscal stimulus plans. Via Reuters survey of Japanese business.
New York Times Business. October 13, 1902 America New York. In a Blue Origin rocket, William Shatner finally goes to space. The actor who played Captain Kirk played the role of pitchman for Jeff Bezos' spaceflight company at a time that it is facing a number of workplace and business difficulties. The crew of the Blue Origin New Shepard crew, from Left, Audrey Powers, William Shatner, Chris Boshweisen and Glenn DeVries.
Global Economy. October 13, 1901 America New York. Reform UK business rates or risk more shop closures, say trade groups. Ministers urged to overhaul outdated and outmoded regime or face losing investment.
Daily FX Market News. October 13, 1900 America New York. Chinese Yuan forecast. USD, CNH at key technical level after US dollar drops. The Chinese yuan is gaining versus the US dollar, with USD, CNH on track to break levels not seen since June. Australian jobs data and Chinese inflation will cross the wires today.
Forex Live. October 13, 1844 America New York. More from RBA's Debelle. Employment market is positive, but not much wage improvement. Reserve Bank of Australia Deputy Governor Guy Debelle speaking. The Q and AMP. And now headlines via Reuters. Bolding mind: the RBA wants to see wage growth to spur inflation and thence tightening.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. October 13, 1840 America New York. Elizabeth Holmes trial. Retailers vetted Theranos without testing devices. Walgreens former CFO says the drugstore chain sought out experts who believed that the blood testing startup Theranos's technology worked as claimed. New York Times Business. October 13, 1837 America New York. Data from federal scientists raise questions about J&J. Booster shots. People who have received the company's one-shot vaccine may benefit from a booster with another brand. FDA advisors will discuss the data on Friday. Preparing a Pfizer booster shot at a mobile vaccine clinic in McMinnville, or this month. New York Times Business. October 13, 1833 America New York. Destination Crenshaw moves ahead with a first round of public sculptures. In Los Angeles, a project commits to commissioning over 100 artworks by black artists for a new cultural corridor. Rendering of Destination Crenshaw's Sankofa Park, featuring Charles Dixon sculpture, Car Culture, with 3 Sanufo ritual figures under a canopy of cars.
Forex Live. October 13, 1827 America New York. Singapore's central bank statement due today. No change to policy is expected. The MAS, Singapore's central bank, issues policy decisions twice a year. This preview posted yesterday. Expected around 0000 GMT.
New York Times Business. October 13, 1818 America New York. Walgreens to close 5 stores in San Francisco, citing organized shoplifting. One of the stores was targeted at least 5 times by the same man, who drew widespread attention for raiding the store on a bike and was later arrested, the authorities said. The closures, scheduled for November, will bring the number of Walgreens stores that have been shuttered in San Francisco in recent years to 22, according to the company.
Forex Live. October 13, 1817 America New York. Turkish lira, TRY, to its lowest ever in the wake of President Erdogan sacking more central bank officials. News from the central bank in Turkey is here from earlier. Erdogan has fired members of the bank's Monetary Policy Committee before, including the governor. Erdogan's prescription for lowering the inflation rate is to cut interest rates.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. October 13, 1805 America New York. Judge tosses votes backing J&J Talc suppliers' bankruptcy plan. A judge set aside more than 15,700 votes backing the personal injury compensation plan of defunct supplier Imerys Talc America.
Global economy. October 13, 1802 America New York, first FT. Chinese energy crisis bites in threat to growth. Imports of coal and natural gas surge, U.S. inflation heats up, EU makes new offer in Brexit dispute.
Daily FX Market News. October 13, 1800 America New York, Luckbox leans in with Annie Duke. Annie Duke on trading, bet sizing, prospect theory, outcome bias and quitting.
Forex Live. October 13, 1800 America New York, RBA Dep Gov Debelle says climate change is a first-order risk for the financial system. Reserve Bank of Australia Deputy Governor Guy Debelle speaking headlines via Reuters. Nothing from Debelle here on his outlook for the Australian economy, climate risk accepted, not monetary policy, ditto.
The Library of Economics and Liberty. October 13, 1756 America New York, capitalism has a disparate impact. Matt Iglesias has an excellent post discussing Ibram X. Kendi's attempt to redefine the term, racism, from personal animosity against another racial group to advocacy of policies that widen the gap between two racial groups.
Forex Live. October 13, 1752 America New York, ANZ on high US CPI data, likelihood of transitory is falling. The US inflation data released on Wednesday was way above target, again. And, it's not just consumer prices rises. A comment from ANZ is restrained. Fed officials insist the rise in prices is temporary, transitory, and continue to do so.
Wall Street Journal Markets. October 13, 1743 America New York, ESG funds easier for 401ks to buy under Dole plan. The Department of Labor proposal would reverse a Trump administration measure making it harder to offer investments based on environmental, social and governance factors.
Forex Live. October 13, 1735 America New York, NZD traders, heads up for a speech from RBNZ Deputy Governor Baskind. Baskind is leaving the bank, but not yet. Forex Live. October 13, 1703 America New York, Turkish President Erdogan fires 3 more central bank policymakers. The Turkish president with further sackings of central bank officials. Central Bank of the Republic of Turkey, CBRT,